The growth of any society depends on the level of education of its citizens. The education sector in Borno has been devastated by over a decade-long insurgency, thereby forcing thousands of children to be out of school. But the Zulum administration came in with a 10-packed development agenda, which revamping the education sector is part of it. Hello and welcome. This is Borno Restoration. I am Jessie Tafida. Today on the program, we will bring you up to speed on effort made by the Zulum administration to revamp the education sector. First, let's bring you the latest on Borno Today. It's another phase of palliative distribution exercise by Governor Babagana Zulum. This time around, the gesture is meant for victims of the Maiduguri flood as they prepare for Ramadan. 100,000 beneficiaries in Maiduguri metropolis and environs are to benefit, while the remaining 150 from 26 local government areas. Young and old all waited patiently for their turn to get their share.
The gathering is driven by two key concerns. One, our ongoing efforts to support flood victims in Maiduguri and Jere, helping them rebuild and recover. Because people of Metropolitan Council and its environs, Jere also, were severely affected by the flood. And then secondly, the imminent arrival of Ramadan, a time of reflection, generosity, and renewed faith.
The governor appreciates the support of President Tinubu for making this program a success.
We'll continue to invest in agricultural inputs, infrastructure, and support programs that will enhance the sector and drive sustainable economic growth. This approach will not only empower our people to become self-reliant, but also significantly reduce government spending on palliative.
We took wards that are big and gave them a larger number. Smaller wards, but no ward received less than 3,000 to 3,500. 3,000 is for the people that are here that we selected. 500 is for special intervention.
The distribution was done in an orderly manner, devoid of stampede. These food items are expected to sustain the beneficiaries through the month of Ramadan. It is part of Governor Babagana Zulum palliative exercise to cushion the effects of the flood disaster that has ravaged millions of livelihoods of Maiduguri, Mafa, Kondiga, and Jebe residents. Governor Babagana Zulum is sure to continue this exercise until the end of his tenure. As the holy month of Ramadan settles, government and development partners have rolled out some humanitarian interventions to citizens across the country. And today, the Northeast Development Commission is giving out these food and non-food items to people with disabilities, widows, and orphans. NEDC State Coordinator Muhammad Umar notes that the move is to give such groups a sense of belonging.
We touch various facets of the community in periods like this. It's not only these people that I've enumerated that were affected. Even the state government benefited from this gesture so that they can extend it to also other communities around. Because as NEDC, we can only identify few. But the state government being the giant one, they can identify as much as, and it will go the nooks and crannies of the states. Last year, what we did was to get some few numbers. But this time around, we expand our horizon of need assessment and we get more beneficiaries. And today they are here benefiting from this.
Beneficiaries of the gesture thanked the Commission for the initiative, which according to them would go a long way in alleviating their sufferings.
On behalf of the School Borno Special School, I really want to appreciate what Northeast Development Commission are doing, because impacting the lives of those vulnerable people or people living with disability. And the inclusion is very, very paramount, though they will be forgotten before, but now everything done, inclusion is there. So I really want to say kudos to North-East Development Commission. And for how we're going to use it, it has come at the right time, because as you can see, we have entered the Ramadan period, and the children also need a higher nutritional food. So definitely we are going to use it to change their food or dining timetable, so that they will be able to hear there's a different diet than what we have been serving them before.
The North-East Development Commission assures that same gesture would be extended to other states in the region. The Borno State Governor, Babagana Zulum, has launched the first phase of a teacher training initiative with about 2,000 teachers found trainable after sitting for a competency test organized by the state government. This move, according to Professor Babagana Zulum, is geared towards improving the education sector. The event took place at Biu Local Council area of the state. (1,949) teachers from across 27 local council areas of Borno State. They are part of those who need further training as teachers following a competency test conducted by the state government. In spite of their test failure, Governor Babagana Zulum does not intend to fire them. He still wants them to be on board, but after they undergo additional training.
It is with great pleasure and a profound sense of accomplishment I stand before you today at the commencement ceremony for the training of 1,949 teachers from 27 local government education authorities across Borno State, taking place here at the College of Education, Wakabi. This number that are to be trained here in Wakabi form part of the 6,227 teachers that were considered trainable during the last competency test analysis. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may recall the needs assessment carried out in 2021, which prompted the competency test for teachers across the different local government education authorities that took place from the 5th to 20th January 2022. The outcome of the test revealed that 5,257 individuals passed, and they were since receiving the minimum wage. 6,227 were considered trainable, and that is why we embarked upon a training exercise to train those 6,227 that were considered trainable. We have divided the figure into three. The first batch of about 2,000 of those trainable teachers will be trained here in Wakabi. While the second part, also comprising of over 2,000 teachers, shall be trained at the College of Education, Bama. The last batch of about 2,000 again will be trained inside the former Sarkashan College of Education, Maiduguri, by the Teachers Education Institute that is under the purview of the Borno State University. The aim of the government is to ensure that all these 6,227 trainable teachers shall be trained concurrently at these three different places. And they should be trained for a period of 3 months. At the end of the 3 months, they will undergo another competency test that will determine whether they are fit to teach in primary schools or not. If at the end of the training exercise, it was determined that all of you have passed the examination, then we have no any problem. We shall include all of you to the number of qualified teachers that we already have in our master list. And if at the end of the training exercise, none of you have passed the examination, all of you shall leave the academic sector. So I advise you to study very well, write the examination. We don't have any business in failing any teacher. And we don't have any business. We don't have the intention of retrenching any teacher. But what we want is that only qualified teachers can teach at our primary schools. And there's no going back. There is no going back. It may surprise you to know that during the last exercise, about 4,339 so-called teachers were found to be untrainable at all. Some are having NCs, and they cannot even write NCE. If I will not allow my child to be trained by somebody who is not qualified to teach, to train, then how will I allow the children of the masses to be trained by an unqualified teacher? But I believe the last competency test has shown that almost all of you that are here can be trained, unless if you don't work. So here is an opportunity for you to be trained here. And at the end of the 3 months exercise, you take your examinations, and once you pass the examination, Borno State government is willing to implement the new minimum wage immediately in your table. Expanding this initiative during the inauguration of the local government education secretaries on March 19, 2024, government approved the allocation of 1 billion for the training of 2,730 teachers. These teachers will undergo training at both the College of Education Worker and even Umar Ibn Ibrahim El Kanani College of Education, Science and Technology, Bama, for 3 months sandwich program for 1,884 teachers and a full-time NCE program for 846 teachers that don't have the educational qualification to teach at the primary school. They have SSCs. Some are having SSCs for the last 20 years, and they are still teaching at the primary school level. This is not acceptable. But we have given opportunity to all those that are having SSE in Borno State, that are working in the primary education as teachers, to come and to be trained here in Wakabio. Let me bring to your kind notice that all the 27 local government areas of Borno State are represented here. What do we intend to do? We intend to promote peaceful coexistence amongst ourselves. Whether you are from Borno South, or from Borno Central, or from Borno North, the most important thing is that all of us are from Borno State. This issue of discrimination, this issue of disparity between ourselves within the same state will never be tolerated again. And what we are doing today is a deliberate attempt to enhance peace amongst ourselves. We are all the same. So, a Kanuri girl in Mongono Hukawa will be trained here in this school. A Chibok teacher in Chibok will be trained in this view. That is what we want. While some of you that are here in view and other parts of southern Borno will also be trained in Bama, which is Borno Central, and some will go to Maiduguri. And likewise, I want to direct the Ministry of Education and indeed the provost of this very important college to henceforth admit candidates from all over the state to this very important school. That was the practice that we had before. Our fathers and our senior brothers have school here, have school here. Why not we? And Government Girls Secondary School Wakabi, Government Girls Secondary School Biu, Government Secondary School Sharp, amongst others, were chosen as our centers of excellence. That is why these schools were renovated, and government will inshallah complete all the renovation exercise in these two schools so that girls all over Borno State will come here for their secondary education. At least 30% of the admission of the Government Girls Secondary School Bill will come from Northern Borno and Borno Central. While those from Biu and Hawi and other local government areas in Southern Borno will also be trained within Maiduguri and Northern Borno, like Mongono and others. And we shall reintroduce payment of transport allowances for them to be returned back to home during their holidays. The Commissioner for Education has to take note. The primary objective of this training initiative is to tackle long-standing issues surrounding remuneration, retention, and most importantly, the competency of teachers in accordance with national standards. Participants will receive this training free of charge, along with a monthly stipend of 30,000 naira, in addition to their regular salaries. All the trainees will receive 30,000 naira on a monthly basis. For the 3 months, and even those that will be trained for 2 years will receive an allowance scholarship of 30,000 naira on a monthly basis. That means government will be spending 300 million naira on a monthly basis for this training. So what we are given is more than what the commissioner has said also. But what I want is to see the teachers that are on the payroll of the local education authority in Borno State are well qualified to teach at our primary school. I urge of you to approach this opportunity with utmost seriousness. A successful completion of the program, coupled with passing the competency test at its conclusion, will lead to a watch review, inshallah. Furthermore, the Ministry of Education is directed to release an additional sum of 50,000 naira to all participants to ensure adequate preparation for the program. That means, in addition to the monthly 30,000 naira that will be given to the teachers, additional 15,000 naira will be given to all the 6,227 teachers for them to make necessary arrangements for their teachers.
1 billion naira has been released specifically for this initiative, and teachers enrolled in the program are tasked to take it serious.
The problem facing basic education in our states escalated since the discontinuation of direct absorption of primary school teachers from their respective teachers' colleges. With no structured replacement, with no structured employment approach in place, the indiscriminate replacement of teachers has resulted in several challenges, including salary scale discrepancies and the hiring of unqualified persons, among others. The consequences of this practice were highlighted through the verification exercise conducted in 2019 and the competency test in 2022, the result of which are in the public domain. The situation has resulted in long-standing issues that have plunged education sector for over 3 decades of stemming policy neglect, questionable action from education administrators and politicians. This situation has further led the Borno State government to be grappling with challenges surrounding the recruitment, remuneration, and retention of teachers. Your Excellency, Your Highness, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I take this opportunity to address some significant emerging issues. 1. Concerns regarding salary disparity circulation on social media platform. As I earlier mentioned, the ongoing practice of indiscriminate teacher replacement at the LEA level has undermined conventional salary scales. This has led to certain local government areas issuing insufficient salary. The concerning trend has emerged where salaries of well-paid, experienced teachers who retire is divided into 5 or 6 apartments, which is subsequently sold. This illicit practice has left these illegitimate appointed individuals with no record, no defined salary structure, or any mechanism to monitor their work progression. 2. Discrepancies in the salaries of the 3,000 newly employed teachers and the existing staff on minimum wage. The newly employed teachers underwent a formal application process including examination, interview, which culminated in an enhanced salary package of minimum of 52,000 naira per month for professional teachers. While the existing teachers were replaced through an informal process, resulting in incomplete documentation and appointments not at the proper level. These deficiencies in record hampered promotion opportunities and other benefits. However, the Borno Subeb is in the process of formulating recommendations to address these issues, which will be presented to Your Excellency in due course. 3. Salaries of teachers serving in the Senior Secondary Education Board. Concerns have been raised regarding significant numbers of teachers in the Senior Secondary Educating Boards who are not receiving salaries. In response to this concern, the ministry organized a meeting with the Biometric and Data Capture Office, where I would like to disclose the following information. 1. Contrary to circulating information, a total of 796 teachers have been consistently receiving their salaries. However, some of these teachers have chosen to claim non-payment and have abstained from their duty posts. We have distributed the list of these teachers to all principals and the Nigerian Union of Teachers Borno State chapter. It is imperative to remind these teachers that their appointments are on probation, and failure to take their work seriously may lead to termination. Within just 1 year, from May 2023 to the present date, you will soon witness the inauguration of a new mega school in Miringa, a government-day secondary school in Filinjirgi, a mega Islamic school in Kwayapusar, a government-day secondary school in Bilakutigi, a government-day senior secondary school in Balbaya, a bilingual school in Burial, a government-day secondary school in Kwayabura, complete rehabilitation and reintroduction of boarding facility in government secondary school Swagwa, complete rehabilitation and restoration of boarding facilities in government girls secondary school Shafa, a new government-day secondary school in Kasi, a new government-day secondary school in Bargu, and the rehabilitation of over 20 primary schools in Biu Emirates.
The Zulum administration has since inception promised to revamp the education sector, and this initiative is seen as a vital step towards improving the educational system.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's our package on this episode of Borno Restoration. Many thanks for watching. I am Jessie Tafida. See you next time. Bye-bye.